Welcome to Future Focused Fridays. Today we are going to talk about a topic that impacts every professional, which is the role of communication in building wealth and workplace relationships. So now clear and confident communication, what it does is not only it enhances trust and collaboration, but it also directly influences your financial success. So whether you are negotiating a raise or you're building a stronger team or you're aiming for a promotion, mastering this skill is critical for you to succeed. And let's dive into understand it better. So point number one is that building trust is crucial when it comes to wealth. Wealth building at workplace starts with trust. Now, if you come to think about it, leaders, they trust employees who communicate clearly. Clients also stick with companies that keep them informed. And even colleagues tend to rely on team members who express themselves well. This is because when your communication is unclear and inconsistent, generally they go hand in hand. If you're unclear, you end up being inconsistent. Then one of the major thing that erodes is the trust factor. And as trust erodes, then also erode the opportunities that may have been on the way. But when you communicate transparently, you create loyalty and you also drive repeat business, which of course translates into long-term financial growth. So for example, if you're managing a project, then the people involved, whether your colleagues, your managers, or even if they're stakeholders involved, when you keep them updated, you keep them informed about not just your progress, but even the challenges and the roadblocks, then it builds confidence and it kind of improves their trust in your leadership. And of course, that leads to more opportunities. Next, we come to the point of how relationships are key when it comes to career growth. Now, often people don't realize it that your workplace relationships play a way more significant role in your success than your talent or your skill. Like strong communication skills like active listening and empathy, what they do is they help you connect with colleagues, with juniors, with leaders, your bosses, your clients. And what it does in turn is to create a collaborative and supportive environment. And why is this important when it comes to growing a career? It's because people, they recommend, they work with, and they promote others whom they trust and they like. And building these relationships or getting their trust and getting, let us say, people to like you involves primarily intentional communication, because you need to show that you are actually interested in them, you value and you understand the other person's perspective. So the better you get at it, you can imagine if you are in a position where colleagues are having a conflict. So if you are able to listen to them and as a third party mediate a solution, this will not only strengthen the team's trust, but also it positions you as a strong and reliable leader. And then we come to the last point, which is negotiation. Now, as someone said it, that all communication is in a way negotiation, and all negotiation is communication. And to build wealth, negotiation, communication, they're kind of pretty closely related skills. That is important to have those skills if you want to build wealth. So one of the most immediate ways communication impacts wealth is through negotiation. So now whether it is salary negotiation, whether you're talking about your contracts or you're pitching a business idea, your ability to articulate your value and frame solutions. So the other person has to understand that the worth, your value that you are able to articulate to them, and your ability to provide a framework for the solution that you're proposing is critical. So instead of saying, let's say, I need a raise, you need to articulate yourself and present the information in a way. So based on, let's say, we could turn it around and say, based on my contributions to this, I believe that a salary adjustment is well deserved. So you need to showcase yourself, you need to put in front of the leaders, in front of the clients, in front of your colleagues, in front of whoever it is that you're pitching to or you're negotiating with, your idea. And also you need to learn to frame it, especially if you're looking to get a positive reaction from them. And by by building trust, by nurturing connections, and you end up mastering negotiation, and that will really not just transform your career trajectory, but it will also set you on a path of generating money and generating wealth way beyond other people. And thank you for joining me on Future Focused Friday. And if you found this video helpful, do consider liking and subscribing to my channel, and thank you for being here. And if you apply these, do let me know how you fare. Thank you.